It's me, Maya, here back at again with another banger video. And today I'm going to be doing my college stats video, basically telling you how I got into every school that I applied to, period. And it's not even no brag, but really, like, I worked hard, so I'm a brag. And that's going to be that. And if you're mad, click off. Anyways, basically just going to be telling you guys all my stats. I'm going to basically just go through my Common App, because I really use Common App for all of the schools except for FAM. But like, it's the same stuff you put in the Common App, you put on there. So I'm gonna go through my Common App and tell you guys my stats and the stuff that I put on there. Basically, the stuff that got me into the school. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through my Common App with you guys. But before we start that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because if you're not with the gang, you're what? You what? You lame, period. Now let's get the freak started. Okay, so first things first would basically just be telling you what type of student I was. So in the Common App, when you go through the education tab, it basically is just giving them a gist of what kind of student you were academically. Like, this is just the academic part. And honestly, academic part is not the most important part, but you need to pay attention for that. So when I got into that, basically it just asks you like what high school you went to, what college you went to, my senior year I did do wait, how many do enrollment? No, my senior year, I'm sorry, we haven't been in school in like a month, so I have to think about what my schedule is. But in senior year, I did do enrollment. This is my first year doing enrollment classes, which was so dumb. Tip, do enrollment before, because earlier years I did AP. Do enrollment is so much easier. You get the same amount of credit, like anyways. So I took 3 dual enrollment classes. I took intermediate algebra, college algebra, career planning, and I also took medical terminology. So yeah, I did those. Oh, that's 4, not 3. Intermediate is the first semester and college algebra is the second semester. So really it's like the same class. So really I had 4, 3, whatever, however you want to say it. But yeah, I took all those dual enrollment classes. I got an A in all of them, because period. I basically, and then as far as AP Human, I took that in freshman year. I've done AP English, language. I did that junior year. AP Literature, I'm in that right now in senior year. I'm in AP Biology right now in senior year. And I did AP Psychology in sophomore. Or was that junior? No, it was junior because I was loaded. But yeah, so I took all those AP classes. I passed the AP Language AP test, and I passed the AP Psychology test. Oh, and I took AP Calculus junior year as well. So I have 5 AP classes total, 4 dual enrollment classes total, just like in general on my plate. My senior schedule was economics, just an honest class that you need to graduate, TV production. 3rd period was college algebra. That was my dual enrollment class. 4th period, I had career planning. And then for the 2nd semester, I had my medical terminology class. 5th period, I had leadership class. 6th period, I had AP literature. And 7th period is where I had AP biology. So that's my senior schedule. That's important as well. You need to make sure that your senior schedule is rigorous. Like, rigorous. Like, I know how you can have OJT, or that's what they call it at our school, where if you have a job, you can leave after 2nd period, 3rd period. No. Honestly, if you're really trying to get into college, don't do OJT, because it really looks like you went 3 years and you gave up. How you gonna go to a college and do 4? Come on, it don't add up. But anyway, yeah, so I don't recommend OJT. Sorry. Yeah, so that was my senior schedule. It's really important, like I said, to make sure your senior schedule is popping. Okay, my class rank. My class was out of 249. I was number 4. Period. My GPA that I submitted with was a 4.327, and that's weighted on a 5.0 scale. Ours is 5.0. I know some schools are like 10.0 scales, and they have like 8.5s. Like, it's a scam. You don't have that. You don't have that for real. But I already on a 5.0 scale. I have a 4.37, which is pretty good. I mean, it made me class rank 4, so that just tells you how the school is doing. What else? I think that's all, like, academically. In the same education tab, it has a awards tab, and I put 5 in there. Now, most of this stuff is gonna come from extracurriculars, but I did have academic awards at our school. We had like the 4.0 plus medals, and I got that all 4 years, obviously, period. But yeah, so I got the 4.0 medal every single year. So I really had a 4.0 since middle school, which is good. I would start off strong because that just shows that you didn't go down, you only went up, like DJ Khaled. Anyway, so yeah, I had that award, and I had student of the year, and I got that in 10th and 11th grade. I got best female announcer for a TV production, as well as best music video, best documentary. I got that 9th, 10th, and 11th. I had the highest GPA in AP English language, and I also had the highest GPA in ROTC. Those were, and I got both of those in junior year. And the ROTC one I got in 9th and 10th and 11th. Okay, because it asked you when you got them. So 9th, 10th, and 11th, I got the ROTC one, and then I only had language for junior year, so I only got it in junior year, obviously. So yeah, those are all my awards. And so yeah, so that's just the education tab. All the other stuff is like your information, like the stuff before that is like your family, your profile, all that. The education part is where I can help you with. So that's the stuff that I put in my education. Now let's move on to the next tab. Okay, so the next tab is testing. Now, listen to me. This is what be kicking them kids' butt, okay? This testing be knocking them kids, high-ranking 8.5 students. They be slanging them across the freaking schoolhouse. These testing be beating them down. Like, and it beat me down too. Like, I'm not even trying to act like this testing wasn't getting me. Okay, it was. Okay, it was. So I'm gonna give y'all my journey, cuz real quick. So I'm gonna break down every test I've taken that really matters, that you have to put, like, that it just shows up in my College Board, period. I'm just gonna put all the tests. So the first test I ever took was the PSAT in 10th grade. Every 10th grader had to take it. It was on October 25th, 2017. I got a 1030. And honestly, okay, let me use a story about this. One, I didn't even know we was taking the PSAT that day. I was tired. Girl, that was one of my bummy days. And I was like, we taking a PSAT? Oh, whatever. I didn't even finish the math. I literally... So a 1030 was like, okay, if I did better, I would have been in there. You know what I'm saying? So since I did good, I guess, on the PSAT, they put me in the thing to do it again in 11th grade to get the I forgot what scholarship was called, but you know, if you know, you know, okay? And that was in October. This was in 11th grade, and I got a 900. And again, let me tell you, when I was taking the test, something came up and I had to leave, so I only did the reading and I didn't do any of the math. So that's why I got a 900. Anyway, next test I took was the SAT. I took the SAT my 11th grade year for the first time on March 9th, and I got 1180. Now, I didn't really study. I just kind of took the test, which is a horrible idea. But like, I was like, okay, I need to take it before junior year is over. So I need to just take it. So I got 1180, and I took the essay also, and I got an 18. I don't even know what's good, like what's a good essay score. All I know is I got an 18 on mine. It was a rhetorical essay, and we had just learned how to do that in AP language in junior year, so I kind of knew how to do it already. Which, if you're gonna take the essay and you're like aiming to get a high score, which honestly the essay really don't matter. I did report it on my college, on my Common App, but girl, I don't think that matters. They care about your score. But if you do want to take it just to, you know, get a high score, I recommend taking AP language because it teaches you how to write that particular essay in AP language. That's how I knew how to do it. Anyway, I got an 18. So I studied on Khan Academy. Khan Academy is your best friend, period. Any class, especially SAT. Khan Academy is your best friend. Anyway, I studied my booty off. The little booty that I do got, I studied it off. And I took it on August 24th and I got a 1280. I got a 100-point increase. My score exactly, I got a 600 in my math and a 680 in my reading and grammar, whatever it's called, reading and writing, you know what I'm talking about. I got a 680 in that, 600 in math. So yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm like 10 points away from Bright Futures, and that's only in Florida, so I guess I gotta explain that. Bright Futures in Florida, if you got an 1180, you get 75% of your tuition paid. If you got a 1290, you get 100% of your tuition paid. So I was like, oh my god, I'm only 10 points away. Like, I can do this. And they super score. And I just need 10 points. And So I'm going into there. I took it on December 7th. I'm getting in my test. I'm like, oh my god, this is easy. Like, I'm in there. I'm answering questions. I'm like, oh my god, this test is easy. I'm about to get 1600 in this thing. Girl, I got my score. And I got 1170. Bro, when I tell you that this hurt my heart so bad. This knocked me from here to down here, baby. Like, my heart was so hurt. Like, oh my god. Like, seeing that score, because the gag is, I thought, like, I just knew I had my 10 points and beyond. I just knew it. And baby, I went down. That's my lowest SAT score. I went down. Girl, I can't even get into that. But that day, that week, that month, that tore me the up, okay? Anyways, so yeah, that's all my testing. I basically reported my 1280, obviously. So I guess it's good. I mean, it's close to a 1300. I would love to be in the 1300 club. Even if it was a 1300 period, I would have loved to be in that club, but it didn't work out. But I do think after this coronavirus thing is over, I'm going to take the next test that they do have just to see if I could get it. But I don't know, just to see if I can get it, because at this point in my life, it's just extra money because I have a full ride to UF. So anything extra is going into my bank account. So yeah, that's the testing tab. That's all my test scores. So yeah, let's get into the next tab. The next tab is activity tab, and in my opinion, this is the one that kicks it. This is the one that gets you in the dough. Really, your academics tab, okay, your education tab gets you in the dough. Your activities tabs get you the coin. And we could argue about it all day long, but that activity tab is what's gonna get you the coin. You need to be in them dang on school activities. And when I tell you, I was, again, personal synopsis, I was a student. I knew the president. I knew the principal. Me and the principal, we was on first name basis. We walked past the hallway. Hi, Miss Mungin. Hi, Mr. Blah. It was like, boom, we was close. We was tight knit, because when I was in middle school, he was our principal. Came into high school and became our high school principal. So like, I knew him. We was close knit. Like I said, hello Imaya, my full government name. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day. We was like that. So you already know I was doing everything. So let me just give you exactly what I put on mine, because you could put 10 activities and you can rank them. So even though, okay, so in my mind, the things that were important are leadership roles and how long you've been in it. But I put National Honor Society first, because the tea is, we don't even do nothing in National Honor Society. We don't do not one thing. We don't have meetings. We don't do anything. But colleges love to see that you was an NHS, baby. Like, you was an NHS, you was star student. So that's why I put that mug first. So yeah, NHS was my first one. I was only in 12th grade. They denied me in 11th grade. But only because I ain't had no community service in 11th grade. So don't do me. Next, I put that I was the public relations officer in my student government. And I was that for 9th, 10th, and 11th. And for some reason in 12th grade, they didn't really broadcast when they were giving out election forms, so I never got one, so whatever. I wasn't on the student council in 12th grade. Next I put that it was like family responsibilities. I put babysitting because I just started working now. Like, they love jobs too. Like, even though a job, I don't recommend it. And during school, only reason I got a job is because we're not even in school, we're under lockdown, whatever. So I just work because I would go crazy in this house if I had to stay here every single day and do nothing. Okay, but yeah, I got a job now. But when I was applying in like September, November, well, it was due November 1st, so August, September, I didn't have no job. So I just put babysitting, and I've done that every year of my life. So yeah. Next I put RTC, and if you know what RTC is, Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. It's like the Army class, dress up and all that. I was the squad leader and platoon leader 9th, 10th, and 11th. And I got out of it in 12th because really, like, the real tea is I got out of it in 12th because the first sergeant, who was our first sergeant for all the years, he retired, and he was cool. Like, he was black, he was lit. He used to have barbecues and parties and stuff, and they not trying to be away, but they hired this new man. Now you gonna say his race, but like, yes, they hired this new man, and he was lame, and he was doing the most, and he was like being rude. Like, our first sergeant, the other one, he was strict, don't get me wrong, but he was cool. Like, he would be the one in the pep rally trying to hit the stanky leg, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. This new man that they hired ain't got no personality. He just be these. Oh, touch. So no, I was like, you're not gonna ruin my senior year with this. So I got out of that, but I accomplished a lot in it while I was in it. So, like, you know. Next I have that I was in leadership. I was in leadership 11th and 12th. And if your school don't have a leadership, which I'm sure your school has some type of leadership, but we had an actual class, and basically we planned pep rallies, homecoming, stuff like that. I love planning prep rallies and hosting them. Like I said, I was one of the students that was kind of known, and I'm gonna get more into that. But I was hosting pep rallies. Like, come on. I'm hosting pep rallies. Obviously, your girl was known, okay? Next was CFES. I've been in college for every student since 6th grade, so I put that on there. Like I said, we don't really do nothing. We went to one field trip in 6th grade, and that was about it. But it's like the Google version of the program. It's like a real good program. It's like a mentorship program for students who are going to college. So as long as the Googled version sounds up to par, girl, I was in it. And I was in it since 6th grade. I'm still in it. They never took me out. Next one was volunteering. Okay, like I said with NHS, so I did my volunteering really all in junior year. So in 10th grade, when I was applying for NHS, in 10th grade I had like 9 community service hours. Like, baby girl, I was struggling. But junior year, I went from 9 to, okay, so I got like 160 right now. So I went from 9 to like 120. And girl, don't ask me how. I did, okay? I did. So 9 to 120. In junior year, I had 120, and that's how I got into NHS. Boom. So anyway, I did like Christmas parades, teacher help. Most of my hours came from teacher helping, like coming in before school, staying after school, helping teachers. I did parades. I did like Read for Life, you know, stuff like that. You know, parking detail at the football games, blase. And then the last one, the 10th one, was Panther's Closet. And Panther's Closet is basically like this teacher and a group of kids. We started it up for students who like, it's not even just clothes, like it's like toiletry items, belts, shoes, pads, tampons, toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoo. It's basically like for students who don't have it. So yeah, we started that up, and I was a main member, obviously, because I helped start it up. Anyway, so yeah, but my main activity was TV production. Like, since 9th grade, I've been the head anchor of that show. Like, when I say I'm the head anchor, I mean, since 9th grade, I've been saying, good morning, welcome to and you're having a great day. Boom, I was that girl. I was doing that since 9th grade. I had my Friday show. Every Friday I had a show, and that mug used to be lit. Honestly, like, I wish I might do a thing like reacting to my Friday shows, because oh my god, like the progression from like how my Friday shows was and how they are senior year. My senior year shows is but my freshman year ones, they was still good. Don't get me wrong. I was the head anchor. I was like, everybody was like, when you come in on, I'd be like, Friday girl. It was to the point where your girl felt like she was a celebrity. Walk through the hallway, hey Maya, like, hey girl. I was like, and then like the gag is, have you ever walked through the hallway and somebody said hey to you, and like you just say, you be like, how did they know my name? Like, do they even go here? And it's just so sad, but like that's how it was. They was like, hey, I was like, girl, hey, because I'm not rude. Like, I'm not finna just not say hey. I like never been that girl. So I'm like, hey, girl. And, you know, boom, people be like, oh, my God, come get me to be on this show. I'm like, girl, what's your second period? I come. But anyway, yeah, bro, I miss going to school. They need to open it back up. Anyway, so, yeah, so that was my main thing. I got, like, hecka district awards for it. Like I told you, best female announcer, best music video, best documentary, student of the year, outstanding. I already said that. So yeah, I got hecka awards for it every single year. So that was my main thing that I really was into, and I really was getting the awards for it, and I really was getting recognition for it as well, like throughout my school. That's how I became like a, I don't want to say like a top figure, but that's how I became like a known figure in my school, basically being on the school news show. Because it's the same black girl on the news every Friday talking about what's for lunch and have her little funny skits, obviously you gonna know who she is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the activities tab. Like I said, muy importante. Okay. So my last tab that I could really give my input on, because everything else is kind of like personal, like your personal information, like your person, like it's up to you, like, you know what I'm saying? So the last tab is the writing tab, and I said that the activities tab is important, but writing is the most important, because you could have a 1580, you could be in every club they got, but oh, I didn't do sports. Okay, I was not a sports girl, clearly. I did do basketball in 9th grade, and I did do track in 9th and 10th grade. So that was my sports. I don't even know why I made a big deal about missing it, but I know somebody gonna ask. So I did basketball in 9th grade, and I did 9th and 10th track. And that was all the sports I did. Anyway, so back to the writing tab. You need to put, like, you could have a 1480, you could have a freaking 13,000 GPA, you could be in every sport they got, but if you can't write an essay that show like who you are, then you're not like a all-around well-rounded individual student. It's the same way you could have 1580, you could have a 15,000 GPA, and you're in no clubs, no sports. Like, it's like you just went to school, and you most likely not gonna get into college. Like, you might get in, but you will see that a person who had a 1200 and they might have a 4.1 GPA, but they were in like clubs, they were leaders, they were planning stuff, they might get in before you get in, and that's just the tea. So you need to do stuff, like you need to get out. You can't just go to school, and that's real. I basically did like a personal essay. I'm not gonna read my essay, and I'm gonna tell you what it's about, because like I said, it's a personal essay. But you do an essay, and I would pick something, like, I'm not even trying to be like funny, but I would pick something with some drama, with some dang, because if you don't, it's like you know how they be like, talk about an experience in your life where you had a hard time. In your mind, you might be like, bruh, I'm like 17, I ain't never had no hard time, like, I just go to school and my mom buys all my stuff and blah blah blah. Think about, you might not realize it, but you have had a challenge in your life somewhere. So you need to just think about it, bring it out, and put it on the paper. When I say put it on the paper. Make that mug dramatic. Like, put it on the paper. Like, put it on the paper. I'm not even gonna say too much, but put it on the paper, okay? So yeah, that's really it. Like, I feel like that's my stats. I basically like have the academics as well as the extracurriculars, and my essay was, in my opinion, it was good. So I feel like that's kind of how I got in. And like I said, I didn't get rejected from nowhere. or withdrawn, or like what else would be happening? Like, you know how when you get accepted but it's not the major you wanted? No. Or you get accepted and you had to go to summer and you can't go to fall? No. I got into the major I wanted, I got into the term I wanted, everywhere I wanted. So if you're not gonna listen to nobody, you know, like, oh my gosh, she thinks you know everything. I mean, like, I'm speaking from what I know and what I've done and what I've accomplished. I didn't get declined from nowhere. All my decisions are back and they're all accepted. So I'm not trying to be, you know, but I'm just saying. So yeah, y'all asked for the stats video. That's my stats video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and leave. I don't want to say leave your stats because some people be shady and they be trying to talk about you. But leave your comments, concerns, questions down in the comments, and I'll make sure to answer them for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys have good luck on your application journey, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm probably going to talk about why I'm not going to Florida State no more. Yeah, that's the tea. So look forward to that next video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.